This is the first little bit we're going to do for each of the 3 tunes that are in the medley. And notice that I'm using my 2nd finger right there on the 4th fret of the bass string, my 1st finger. And the whole idea is that you pretty much avoid that ringing open D string. And you do it by, just as you strum, you bear down on the strings, which gives you pitch. And when you are not strumming, your hand comes off. That's very subtle. Can you see my finger going down, coming up? And I'm also damping with my right hand. And I'll throw in an extra few rhythms every now and then. So they're sort of air strums. And in the A section is the only thing you really need to be concerned with. There's a quick D, G, back to D. And then I use a 4/4 right there on the 4th fret for an A chord. So here we go. I will play one A section and then we'll move on to another section of the I'll move on to one A section and then move on to the 2nd part of the medley. Remember, Heidi starts first. So there you have it. That's the beginning of the first medley. Here is the beginning of the 2nd part of the medley, which is Spotted Pony. And normally the guitar would just ring a chord while she plays. But since we can come back here and do a 2, 3, and walk up with her. And then you come back to a 4/5. And then you do that again, and I believe it happens 4 times in a row. So we're going to start in the tail end of Sandy River Belle. Here we go. So there you have it, and now we're going to move on to Cuchrin's Cross. Here is the introduction to the 3rd part, Cuchrin's Cross. And what she does is that she ends up on a 5, back to a 1, and then she pedals for two patterns like that. And I'll play right along with her, and you can get an idea. And it goes right into Cuchrin's Cross. Okay, now we're at the end of the song, and Heidi does a reprise back to Sandy River Belle. And you notice that I'm still in that position, and I go to single strums. Then I go to a 5-5, which is suggesting a B minor chord. And then I go back and do this again. Now, right at the end, we do a thing where she goes, that's the accompaniment for what she does. And so I would do a single 4-5, 5-6, 6.5, 7, and then a harmonic on all 3 strings on the 7th fret. So here we go. So we'll talk more in class about that.